What it do, boy? Welcome to the video. For starters, starting off, we're gonna go into the options and the gameplay settings and change your shot meter. Taking the shot meter off. The shot meter is dumb, it's broke. Just don't use it. Put your shot feedback on. Now you're gonna load up your My Player. Now check to see if you're on Hall of Fame. This is what you're gonna use to get better. You're gonna shoot on Hall of Fame, and as well take your meter off in this option section as well. This is for your My Player with the meter off. Now I'm telling you, shooting with the meter off is just so much better. But first we're gonna talk about hot zones. Now you can get your hot zones by just playing My Career and just shooting in every zone. Like for example, I already have these zones, so when I go in My Player, I'm gonna be shooting in the empty spaces that I don't have. And then you want to incorporate that when you go in the park, when you go in the rec, and just in the stage, wherever you go. Now another thing to identify and realize is that the park and the stage and the rec all have different jumpers. So the park games and the rec games, different timings. I mean, different timings on the jumpers. So you can be shooting in the rec and be making a lot of excellence, but when you go into the park, you don't. Now the reason for that, the expert players will tell you, is different timings. The park is quicker with the jumpers, and in the rec, the jumpers take a little longer to release. But pretty much, as you can see, I purchased so many different jumpers and been trying them all. But as you all know, my Jordan Rex in the jumper, my main jumper is John Wall. I see a lot of people using it now. Now understand, you're not gonna get excellent jumpers every time you shoot. Realize that. But you get better by keeping the same jumper and not changing every time you watch a YouTube video and asking people, what is your jumper? Some people are good with Curry, some people are not. A lot of people are good with Aldridge. I'm not. I can't use certain jumpers. You have to find a jumper for your timing. But like I said, at least I know for a fact taking the meter off is gonna definitely increase your chances, because you looking at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick. Look at that flick. You gotta find one of them jumpers where you can see that jump. You feel me? But other tips, like I said, just keep the same jumper. Now the reason for keeping the same jumper is you're gonna get those load up shots sometimes, and I pretty much almost mastered those timings too. So I mean, that's pretty much it. One last thing I want to say, it don't matter if you're right-handed or left-handed, and it don't matter if you shoot from the left or the right. If you a shooter, you a shooter. You can shoot from anywhere, any angle. Stephen Curry shoot all over the place. So just you feel me, just do your thing, come here and keep practicing. And then as well as you got to keep that same jumper when you go in the rec and in the park, and learn the timing. That's all it is. It's all about timing and practice. So I'm pretty much just probably give you guys some footage of me shooting, and let you see what happens when I don't have the shot meter. Some of the clips I might have, I think I might have my meter on, I'm not sure, but it's not something that you really need though. You might can use the meter in the park, but it's best to just look at the flick of the wrist, like I'm telling you. But it's your boy LaMonsta. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope this helped you guys shoot better. Because if you knew better, you do better. Hit them excellence. That boy Mr. Excellent here. I gotta teach you guys. Good. Now another thing I can say, it's also about your location on the court, like where your defender is. You're not shooting no excellent shots with somebody directly in your face. You gotta get open. You see how I use the back step to create space? You gotta do things like that. Do dribble moves to get open, because you're not always just gonna make it excellent whenever you want. You gotta learn how to get open. So don't just be shooting in defenders' faces. It's all about choices. You gotta have that high IQ to get them excellence as well, because you got defenders out there. Now here's an example of having badges in hot zones. You see I shot in the corner. It was a good shot, but it was slightly late, but it went in because I have those badges in the corner and my rating is high. So I had to show you me shooting like that, because you're not going to make every single jumper. Every jumper is not going to be excellent. So some are going to drop, some are not.
From seeing the world, we holding it hostage. Go and get some money, put your mama up into a crib, nigga. Never hating on whoever made it, that's a real nigga. Pray for my mind and pray for my soul and cover my body. Lord, they gon' part of the Illuminati. Only because of this fucking Bugatti. These niggas with me will shoot up your party. So many blessings, but still I be stressing. I just want some head from this bitch that I'm texting. Is it too much that I asked for? Trusting this while my